Hello everyone. I don't know who needs to hear this video. I don't know who decided to click on this video, but you saw the title, you saw the thumbnail, you saw some shirtless dude in front of a parking garage, and you thought to yourself, you know what? I need to hear what this guy has to say. So let me deliver real quick. Winter's over. Everyone having their winter arc or whatever, it's over. Okay? Spring's here. Everyone's out and about. Everyone's exposing what they've done over the cold winter months when you're bundled up and no one can see what you've done. Now we're all exposed. Now everything is illuminated. You can't hide anymore. Ever since January of this year, things have been going crazy. We're almost halfway through the year. In fact, I would argue we're just about halfway through the year. I'm not about to check. What I'm telling you right now, though, is winter's over. Spring and summer are coming. Summer's basically here at this point. And everything, all the plants, all the grass, the trees, the flowers, all the hibernating animals, they're all coming out. Where I live, there's geese. And those geese are having babies. They're producing. They're bringing things out into the world. They're showing off for all the work they put in, all the cold that they braved, all the things that they had to build up and really, really just grind for. It can all be exposed now. And I'm here to tell you that's what you're supposed to be doing too. Bloom, my friends. Bloom. Get yourself out there. Make yourself seen. Make yourself known. Be proud of yourself. Don't be ashamed. Don't hide yourself. Get your ass off the internet. The outdoors is where you'll get the best connection. Trust me. I spent a whole lot of time on Instagram today, and you know what? The few times where I put the phone down and I looked around in my apartment, I thought to myself, wow, that shit is making me distressed. That shit's making me sad. I can see the algorithm now, you know? I can see when I'm mindlessly, you know, drool coming out of my mouth, just I can see it. I can see the discourse. I can see the way that the algorithm's trying to divide us, the way it's trying to make us look at each other based on our skin color or our sex or our creed or whatever. I can see it. I can see the way it's trying to get us annoyed and exhausted. You ever get yourself in a scroll loop? You're on a social media hole and you're just thinking to yourself, man, I'm so fucking tired. I haven't even done anything and I'm just so tired. And that's because, and I used to rag on my parents for this all the time. They watch the news a lot, right? We're no better. There was probably some point in your life where you looked at the news and you thought, oh, that's just programming. That's just predictive. Like, oh, they're just trying to divide each other, left versus right. Oh, the Fox News trying to make everyone racist, or the CNN trying to make everyone soft and pussy or whatever. That's what social media is doing to us. It's keeping us inside. It's keeping us from really exploring ourselves, our truest selves. You go to certain countries where there's walkability. That's a big buzzword these days. Walkable. Are you in a walkable city? When you go on more walks and you, let's say, walk yourself to the store, walk yourself to the gym, walk yourself to wherever you can, you are more likely to meet more people. You're more likely to build community. Right now, there's next to no community. There's nothing like that. There's no friendly neighbor in most people's lives. You got your close ones on Instagram, on from school, your little cliques that you formed in your formative years, and now you're just kind of stuck there, right? It feels like a overwhelming task to go out and actually say hi to someone. But you can. Build that community. They don't want us gathering. They don't want us to come together. Everyone's seen A Bug's Life, right? The grasshoppers don't have any power when the ants form together. So you gotta team up. You gotta look at each other, and this is so hard, right? Because everyone's beliefs have divided everyone. Everyone thinks, oh, if you agree with this one person's opinion, then I can't trust you, and you have to be, I gotta treat you like XYZ. Oh, you have a septum ring in your nose. I can't fuck with you. I can't do anything that even remotely says that I have anything to do with you. The prejudice is at an all-time high on all sides. On all sides. The prejudice is at an all-time high. Leave it to an autistic person to understand this, by the way. I never understood social cues or anything. All this shit is so weird to me. And no one has any patience for each other anymore. Ever since the pandemic, people haven't really been, I've noticed this. People have been way less patient with each other. People have been way less understanding. So quick to label. So quick to disparage whatever the other person has to offer because, oh, they are on this team, therefore their opinion is trash and they don't matter to me. Have you ever considered that they were tricked onto that side? Have you ever considered that they don't have any better examples? And you could think to yourself, well, it just means you got to be a decent person. Well, the definition of decent was made by a certain group of people you may disagree with. Like the majority. Like what the majority would consider decent or good or moral. It was made by a group of people that you may not even agree with. I know Christianity is kind of getting a bad rap these days. A lot of people are really moving into the fold of that religion while others are going, oh, but you actually have to look at the teachings of Jesus, while others are going, no, fuck them, fuck all of them. I don't care what you say or what you think. If you have anything to do with Jesus, you're just trash. And the same goes with everything. Same goes with Islam, same goes with Judaism, same goes with well, no one's really prejudiced against Buddhists, I don't think. At least not for being Buddhists. I've never seen that. But that's beside the point. Division is the last thing we need right now. We are up against incredible odds. We're up against negativity in droves. We are up against harsh algorithms. We are up against the boot trying to stamp the flowers back into the dirt. No one wants to think they're the boot, by the way. You might be the boot. You might in some way be pushing someone else down. That's another part of what makes this so hard, is you gotta really consider how you are getting in other people's way. It's a lifelong process of just struggle and growth and destruction and reconstruction and this whole cycle, the snake eating its own tail, right? All I can say is, summer's here, my shirt's off. Grow as much as you can, my friends. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.